a story about this guy who found 3 people cutting stones. And when he asked the first person, the person said, I'm just cutting stones. And the second person said, I'm building walls. And the third person says, I'm building a cathedral. So that's GA's journey. So at the beginning, 1979, maybe we were just cutting stones. Then 2006, we were acquired by the new shareholders. 2009, we rebranded. 2013, we started GA Life. 2013 again also, we started GA Tanzania. In 2009, I forgot about the Mombasa branch and the Kisumu branch in 2013. That time we were still cutting stones and building walls. I think now we are in the phase of building the cathedral. Westlands branch 2015, Nyanyuki 2016, 2017 Eldoret, 2019 Nakuru, and then 2019 we acquired the last born in our family, not the acting last born. There's always this thing about acting last born. The acting last born is GA Uganda in 2019. So our numbers for GA have grown. This is an 8-year projection. We were at 4.7 in 2016. Last year we closed at 17 billion. If you do your maths, that's almost more than 3 times in that period. Our total assets, we were at about 11 billion. Now we're about 27, 28 billion. Slightly below 3 times. Our shareholders of the fund have grown similarly in that particular time. 3 times from 2.8. We are currently at 9.5. Touchwood, probably 10 billion this year. In terms of market, how we compete in the market. In terms of PBT, we are number 1 in the industry, 2024. Investment income, we are number 4. And this is where we need your help. I think you could be number 1 if all of you paid the outstanding premiums that you have. If there's one resolution you can take from today is that you'll pay the outstanding premiums. So I don't know whether I can hand over papers here. You can commit on the outstanding premium you're going to pay. You can put us number 1, if you will. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. There's somebody's committed to pay for 2 years premium in advance. In terms of insurance revenue, we had a 7% growth over last year. In summary, our insurance revenue was 16 billion, 7% growth. Insurance services that we are at 514 is a decline. A lot of pressures from costs from commissions and other costs from claims and other costs, putting pressure on us. We hope that you can help us in that. In terms of investment income, 1.7, we've agreed. You're paying all your outstanding premiums. Profit before tax, 2.2, then total comprehensive income, 1.8 billion. We have a very good rating with GCR. In terms of the group was about 18 billion, total investment income 8 billion, profit before tax 3.5. You can help us push this to 4.5 this year. We have GA Life, I mentioned 2013 as a greenfield operation from zero. Currently it has 47 billion worth of assets, more than the mother. In terms of profit before tax, 1.46 billion. So here is where we want to really appreciate where you've placed us. So in 2024, we won the General Insurer of the Year award. Out of the 6 awards that we had, 2 of them related to claims. We had the Major Loss Award and the Claim Settlement Award. And this really reflects on our commitment to service and our commitment to pay claims. But also I wanted to highlight the role that our intermediaries play in terms of our success. And I wanted to say a true story that happened in UK. Very short story. So we had a new headmaster who came to this school in UK. The way we have a new CEO who come to GA. No parallels there. So this new headmaster, it was a school that had both boys and girls. And he noticed that the girls in the room, Diamond is your best friend. The guy noticed that Diamond was not the girl's best friend. Their best friend was the mirrors. That the girls would go to the restroom and spend more time in the mirrors than the boys. So the new sheriff in town decided, I need to address this thing. So one day he woke up, went and removed the mirrors from the girls' restroom. So the next day the girls come to the restroom, There are no mirrors. Now, I didn't know that mirrors were a life and death thing until I read this story. So the girls asked around what happened. The CEO took them. The second day, they waited for the mirrors to come back. There were no mirrors. On the third day, guess what? So the girls moved all of them and went to the boys' restroom because that's where the mirrors were. So the sheriff created a solution by removing the mirror so that the girls could spend less time in the restroom, but created a secondary problem. All the girls went to the boys' restroom. So the sheriff had to reverse the decision and bring back the mirrors. So this point is not about mirrors. This point is about relationships. We are here because our relationship with you, and your relationships are the one that put here. We change those relationships, we will not be where we are. So as part of GA, I really want to appreciate the relationship that we have. You are a reflection of who we are. We are a reflection of who you are because of our relationships. And we're not going to change those mirrors, because if we change the mirrors, guess what? The relationship will go to somebody else, isn't it? So you're committed to maintaining those relationships. So we were the General Insurance of the Year Award. And we have a team internally which we call the DCI, Director of Criminal Investigation, Internal Audit. I don't know whether Anne is here. Yeah, so they won an award. The Board Audit Committee was voted the best committee in the insurance industry, and the Audit Department was voted the number 2, the runners-up. So we have a team that is involved in product development, led by Margaret. We have a new product, it's called Samaki Bima, all about fish. We also have a product about electrical vehicles, not only electrical vehicles, but also battery swap. So we are in that forefront in terms of green energy. And then we have our very own group CEO, Mr. Vijay Srivastava, and most of you know him. I don't know if there's somebody doesn't know Vijay. Anybody doesn't know Vijay? Gentleman seated right here, and he's going to get a time to speak. So he's been nominated as the CEO of the Year for at least 3 years in the last 5 years, and really appreciate him because he's the one who's been the driving engine and has brought us here, and really appreciate you, Vijay. A round of applause for Mr. Vijay. So there were 3 hikers who were hiking, all of them male. They came across a river. There was a flood, so the river was really raging, and they were thinking, how do we go across this river? So the first hiker said, God, please give me strength to cross this river. I want to swim across. So poof, God gave the guy very strong arms, strong legs, strong lungs. So the first hiker went into the river, tried to swim across. After about 2 hours of struggling to cross, almost drowning twice, he managed to cross over. The second hiker, being smarter than the first, decided, I'm going to improve on the first. So what he said is, God, please give me strength and the tools to cross the river. So poof, God gave him strong arms, strong legs, strong hands, and he gave them a boat with oars to row. So the guy struggled across the river about 1 hour, almost drowned once, got across the river. The third guy was there, saw what happened to number 1, number 2, decided, let me ask God for strength, tools, and brains. And God answered, and poof, the guy was made a lady. So he went into his backpack, rummaged through, found a map. Inside the map, it showed there was a bridge 300 meters upstream. So the guy put the map back, walked 300 meters across the river, and poof, in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, it was over. Moral of the story. Mr. Madav, welcome to GA. We pray God gives you the strength, the tools, and the brains. Karibu sana.